showing no bias for any organization, industry, or party. This is the NoBS World News.
Good day, Americans. Time now for news. The response to the White House, or in response to the White House, reclassifying drug cartels as terrorist organizations, the CIA has joined the search for fentanyl labs. According to CIA Director John Ratcliffe, they have deployed non-lethal, unmanned MQ-9 Reaper drones into Mexico. Drones not unlike those seen in New Jersey last December. In Rome, doctors say the pontiff's health has declined once again. Pope Francis, who is 88 years old, remains hospitalized now with pneumonia in both his lungs. 48 people in Gaines County, Texas, have been diagnosed and tested positive for the measles virus. According to the Texas Department of State Health Services, DSHS, 13 of those infected required hospitalization. The United States Department of Homeland Security has launched a multi-million-dollar advertising campaign. It started yesterday on most television networks, warning undocumented migrants that they will be deported if they are found within the borders of the United States. Chinese officials are angry at the U.S. State Department now for updating their website. In 1979, the United States agreed to China's demands to ignore the island of Taiwan's bid for independence from mainland China. However, in a press conference, this just happened yesterday, Hua Jikun, a spokesman with China's foreign ministry, complained that the statement, "We do not support Taiwan independence," was removed from the U.S. State Department's online fact sheet describing U.S. relations with Taiwan. Hua said this move severely violates the One China principle and sends a seriously wrong signal to the separatist forces for Taiwan independence. He said, "We urge the U.S. to correct its wrongdoings immediately." Under Beijing's One China policy, trading nations can have diplomatic relations with Communist China or with the island of Taiwan, but not with both. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio was in Saudi Arabia today. He was meeting with senior officials from Russia to assess their willingness to reach a peace agreement in their fight with Ukraine. According to spokesperson Tammy Bruce, the meeting ended with an agreement to appoint high-level teams focused on developing a solution that is enduring, sustainable, and acceptable to all sides. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea, their foreign ministry, released a statement through its Korean Central News Agency this morning. This is what they had to say. They criticized the United States and its allies for pursuing what North Korea calls an absurd and outdated goal of denuclearization. The report says their scientists will continue to pursue Kim Jong-un's vision of growing North Korea's nuclear forces. Meanwhile, President Trump is talking to Putin about possibly cutting our defense budgets, both countries, in half, and then we have the smaller countries taking exactly the opposite approach. Argentinian President Javier Milei has dismissed opposition efforts to impeach him, that over fraud accusations. The president shared a new cryptocurrency on social media. The coin's price surged, but then it crashed. Investors lost millions in the deal. But President Milei said he's not to blame, and that the gamblers understood going into the whole thing that they were making an investment and could very well lose it. A vast fire caused serious damage in a warehouse in Abington Township, that's in Pennsylvania, last night. However, all 60 employees are reported safe. Abington officials warned residents within the 1 mile range of the explosion to shelter in place due to floating debris from the very, very large blaze. U.S. District Judge Randolph Moss today denied a request from UCLA to stop Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency from accessing student data at the Department of Education, ruling that the Student Association at the University of California failed to show how Doge accessing this data would cause irreparable harm. And on his X media platform, Elon Musk posted a joke saying his next target for audit would be Fort Knox in case any of the United States gold was missing. It was, again, a joke, but from the response that he has received, most Americans would love for him to actually check it out. And motorists traveling a Florida interstate yesterday got an interesting surprise. Near mile marker 236 on Interstate 75 in Ruskin, a truck missed a curb and dumped 2,200 cases of canned beer. That's approximately 44,000 pounds of beer. And that filled the median in the Florida highway, just filled the whole median on the interstate. And police were everywhere, but they at this time cannot confirm that all of the cans of beer have been recovered. And finally, Judge Jeffrey Clothier is in the news today. He's in Michigan offering Walmart shoplifters an alternative to time in jail or paying heavy fines. The judge has implemented a new community service program where shoplifters wash the cars of Walmart customers free of charge. And that is today's NoBS World News. I'm H.L. Arledge for February 18th, 2025. That's the way it is.